Hi guys, my name is Kiera, but here on this channel I go by Hobokiki, and today we'll actually be doing a little bit of a flip through in my Hobonichi Day Free. This is my media journal for those of you who are new here. Hi, how are you? Basically, everything that I kind of took in or absorbed from any sort of media where, it could be about video games, music, television shows, anime, movies, books, anything like that, it goes into this journal. So let's just go ahead and hop into the month of March because that is what we are doing a small little flip through on. Starting off with the book that I read for this month. This book was called The Only Child. And let me tell you, let me find out that I need to be buying books from the Dollar Tree, okay? Because I got this book from the Dollar Tree and it is such a good book. I was pleasantly surprised. When I tell you I was completely enthralled into this book, I mean, I was absorbed, bro. Let me just tell you right here, right now, spoiler alert, probably, because I don't know how to basically talk about what happened when I am passionate about something without talking about exactly what happened. So yeah, for any of these flip throughs, just know that there's a spoiler alert on everything that's within this journal. But basically, in this book, let me see if I can try to attempt to not spoil it. But it was good. Like if you like those like crime shows, if you find yourself wrapped up into like those like serial killer documentaries, I think you would like this book. If it was just a really good book. And the ending, oh my gosh, the ending, bro. The only thing that I gave it not all 5 stars for was because something happened. Oh yeah, don't read don't read this passage if you don't want to be spoiled either. But something happened in the book that was like completely like, how the heck did that happen? Like, how did you do that, bro? And so it was just like, that was so unrealistic. But other than that, it was really good. So a good read. I was actually very happy. Moving forward, yes, unfortunately, I did watch Love is Blind. And now I have no hope in humanity. Because it's just like, oh my gosh, everybody on that show basically sucks, bro. I'm sorry. It's just like, and everything, it's a reality show, so not everything is going to be realistic, but still at the same time, it was just like, ew, this was a big turn off for dating. But I'll tell you what, it was still slightly entertaining, so 2 stars. Moving forward, this month I did watch Avatar: The Last Airbender, the cartoon version, the better version. Look, I'm not going to go on a rant again, but this is definitely a 5-star watch. Oh my gosh, I just love the show. I'm so glad I got to rewatch it and then rewatch it with my kids. So like they got into it, and we're starting to watch Korra now. We haven't yet, but we're moving from the Avatar: The Last Airbender to the Legend of Korra, and they have the Korra skin on Fortnite, so like they're happy, but they don't really understand Korra because they haven't understood her story because we haven't watched it yet. But we are going to get into that, so you'll probably see a Legend of Korra spread in my media journal for next month. But yeah, I basically just wrote about the different nations as well as the main characters. Look, I'm not gonna lie to you. If I could choose where I would be, I definitely would be from the Water Nation. Do they use their powers to the best of their abilities? No, but Katara does. But everyone else seems to like forget that there is water in literally everything. Man, I would try so hard not to be a bloodbender, but but I'm just saying though, it's there. It's there. Moving forward. Okay. So this is Mia Culpa. That's that Tyler Perry movie. I did watch that. I went for a sticker that kind of looked like she was some kind of lawyer. I think it kind of like fits the bill. And then I put all these frames here because like she was smitten by an artist. And then we have this easel here. And yes, he really actually only painted people, but I ain't have paintings like that. Basically, it still gets the same point across because you see that it's an art easel and some frames. And I really do like how this spread came out. I think it's like really cute, to be honest. Yeah, that's cute. She cute or whatever. But the movie was exciting. Like, but there were just so many flaws and loopholes, and I'm like, what's going on? Like, if my goofy self can see all the loopholes, it's like I know someone else had to see this and be like, Tyler, come here. We need to have a talk because what is going on? There was just so many loopholes. Like, I don't even care about like some of like the romantic like logistics of it all, but it's just like the loopholes was killing me. Like, I really, for the life of me, could not understand like what was going on. And like I said, already spoiler alert, but I have to get this out of my system, right? You guys know I do a little bit of ranting here. Okay, so she was upset, right, that her husband was sleeping with another woman. And so to feel better, she goes to someone who is in front of her sleeping with another woman and then sleeps with him, huh? I'm like, okay, you know, whatever, do you, boo. But none of it made sense to me. None of it really made sense to me, but it was still a good watch. It was like nothing made sense, but it was just so interesting. It was kind of like those back in the day like TV dramas and like telenovelas. That's what it was like reminding me of, because nothing made sense, but you know, there it was being very interesting still. Like, I still had to watch it. Moving forward, the video game for this month that I was like smitten with, I guess, or was stuck up. This was a good game. Basically, you are a vampire and you kind of have to like get yourself invited into people's homes so you can consume their blood or whatever. But it's really light spirited. I know that sounded crazy, but it's really light spirited. But the crazy thing is, it's like you're talking to AI, and so like you are literally talking in the mic and trying to get them to allow you into their homes, and they respond to you based off of what you're saying. And that's like really cool. It was like a really cool concept, and it was done well because the AIs were very smart, and if they didn't like something that you said, they will let you know. But I do have pictures of this like hat and jacket here, because the different clothes that you wore could either help or hinder you to get into somebody's house, which is why I put a house sticker here. And you start in your garage, which is why I put like this shed picture here. But yeah, it's very interesting, and it's like, okay, AI is definitely getting smarter. It's definitely getting smarter. But the only thing is like, it did not have a lot of like replayability for me, because the certain characters on there, it's like you had to say very specific things in order to get them into your house, you know. Like there's like a DJ, so of course like you're gonna want to talk about music with him. And then there was like there's a bunch of different characters. There's like a Bitcoin guy, so obviously you want to talk about Bitcoin with him. And then there was like a mean girl, so you want to talk about fashion with her. And so it's just like, it was cool, but it was like, it's kind of like a one-hitter quitter type of game, because you play it again, you're going to have to say similar things in order to get into people's houses. So that's why it didn't get more than 3.5 stars from me. It's just because you can play it more than once, but it's just like, do I really want to? Because I know I'm going to have to say the similar things to get inside the houses. So not really, but it was still a good game, well produced, and just blows my mind how smart AI is getting. Okay, moving forward, we have Beyonce's album. Y'all knew it was out, and so I had to go ahead and make a quick spread about it. This is Cowboy Carter, and I used a lot of these like cactus stickers here. It was really cute. You know, I could have actually wrote a little bit. What I think I should have done is put like all the tracks, because these are the tracks here. I should have put all the tracks on one page and then just wrote about it on the other page, but hey, you know, things happen. I give it a 4 out of 5 stars because not every single song is something that I want to keep coming back to. However, the songs that hit so hard, and some of these songs are like so cinematic, like you can hear all the hard work that went into it, and it just sounds like movie tracks. Like Daughter, oh my gosh, Daughter is hauntingly beautiful. And yeah, Beyonce, you know, you can say what you want about her, but the girl knows how to produce some music, make some music, sing. It's just like, it was a good album. I'm not gonna lie, it was a good album. I know I said earlier that I was gonna be a hater, but I'm not gonna be a hater. It was a good album. It's just, you know, the music industry is looking kind of bleak right now. And if you know, you know. That's all I'm gonna say about it. But as for right now, it was a good album. Moving forward, okay, I do believe like this is the last 2 spreads I have. So I did watch on Netflix Irish Wish, that new Lindsay Lohan movie where she was a writer and she wanted to get married to somebody. But then, you know, it was a rom-com, so obviously she kind of like went through the whole rom-com like things, like storylines that they have to hit. You know, I gave it 2.5 stars. It was interesting. Again, another one-hitter quitter. Not something that I definitely want to go back to. No, not at all. The scenes, oh, they were beautiful though. Like, oh my gosh, the setting was gorgeous. However, it was just like so predictable. I knew exactly what happened. I knew what happened before I even really watched the movie. Like, I just watched the trailer and I'm like, oh, this is gonna happen. And then of course it happened. So it's just like, it was so predictable. But there is some kind of like comfort of knowing like the formula of rom-coms that make them like something that you just have to watch. Like, you know exactly what's going to happen and yet you still watch it. It's literally the same formula in every rom-com and yet you watch it. And there's something like comforting about that. So I don't know. It was still like a decent watch. It was just nothing new, nothing mind-boggling. And then last but not least is the playlist for this month, or the month of March. Just a few songs that was like stuck in my head. Of course, I don't know if I told you guys this already, but when I'm making playlists, these are not songs that I'm like actively going to. These are just songs that are literally stuck in my head for the month. And these happen to be the songs that were stuck in my head. Yeah, it was decent. Can I just say though, Alicia Keys, Where Do We Go From Here, is like so underrated. Why are you guys not listening to that song? That is, oh my gosh, that is a powerful song. I don't know how that one was not a hit, but that was a good song. And that was stuck in my head for the whole month of March. But that's basically it. Moving forward would be April, and we're not on there yet. So if you noticed, everything is like following a green theme because I wanted to make sure I was following like a color theme, so everything kind of felt like it went together. It started with February doing that. So February was like a red theme, so you can see it's like red. But January was all over the place. As you can see, it was just a bunch of different colors, and that gave me the ick. So so I wanted to make sure moving forward, I was following a theme of just one specific color for that month. And March is, of course, green, because what other color would you use for March? I mean, of course, you could use any color you want, but green just made the most logical sense. But yeah, that's it. Yeah, nothing too crazy here. that is everything in my media journal. I hope you enjoyed just seeing a few things that I was like, you know, that I gave time to when I could have been doing something else that was productive. But a time where you spent enjoying yourself, that you shouldn't count that as unproductive. Okay, if you took your time and you enjoyed yourself doing something, even if it was just watching a silly movie or playing a little video game, if you enjoyed yourself, are you really wasting time? You know what I'm saying? Not to preach at you guys. But that's it for today's video. If you liked the video, feel free to like the video. If you disliked the video, feel free to leave a dislike, bro. We keep it real over here. I just want to thank everybody for watching the video. I hope you stay safe and take care of yourself. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.